What if I told you there is a scholarship that will fly you to Germany, pay you every single month, and cover your visa, sort out your health insurance, give you a transport pass, fund a language course, and pay for your family to come with you? And this scholarship is called the Rave Foundation Scholarship, and this scholarship is currently open for application. So if you work in a museum, if you work in an archive, a cultural heritage institution, or anything related to cultural management, this video is for you. Stay right here because I am going to walk you through everything from the eligibility to your concept note to the exact step by step, right? Before the deadline passes. So what exactly is the Rave Foundation Scholarship? The Rave Foundation Scholarship, officially known as the Alexander Rave Foundation Scholarship, is a fully funded professional residency based in Germany, and it is administered by the IFA, which stands for Institute for Ausland Beziehungen. This is not the exact pronunciation though, that translates to the Institute of Foreign Cultural Relations, and it is one of the most respected international cultural organizations in the whole wide world. Now, the goals behind this scholarship is very specific: to build real lasting connections between cultural institutions in developing countries and institutions in Germany. Not just tourism, not just attending a conference. A genuine project-based residency where you can live and work in Germany for up to 6 months. And here is what makes it different from most scholarships you have ever heard of. Now, this is not about going to sit in a classroom. This is about you bringing your professional expertise to Germany, collaborating with a German host institution, and coming back home with contacts, skills, and network that will follow you for the rest of your career. Now, the focus areas are cultural heritage management, museum transformation, collections and archives, and decolonial approaches to cultural institutions. Now, who do you think can apply for this scholarship? Or let's quickly look at the eligibility, right? Let us talk about who this scholarship is for, because the eligibility for this one is a little different from your standard academic scholarship. First, you do not need to be a student to apply for this scholarship. This scholarship is for working professionals. So if you are currently employed at a museum or an archive, a gallery, a cultural heritage organization, or any institution that manage collections, you are exactly who they want. And here are the specific eligibility requirements. Number one is you must have permanent residence in a country on the OECD DAC list. Now, what is a DAC list? It stands for Development Assistance Committee, and this includes most countries in sub-Saharan Africa, North Africa, South and Southeast Asia, Latin America, and other parts of Europe, right? Number two is you must currently be working with cultural assets, collections, or archives within an institution, and this is not for career changers. This is for people already in the field. Number three is you must have completed formal academic studies or recognized vocational training in a relevant field. That could be a degree in arts management, history, museum studies, archival studies, or any related disciplines at all. Number four is you must have a very good English language skills. German is a bonus, but it is not required. So if your English is strong, you are fine with it, right? Then number five is you must be available to live in Germany for your residency between February 2027 to December 2027. You cannot do this remotely. You have to be physically present at your German host institution. Now, let's quickly look at everything that this scholarship covers. because once you hear this list, you will understand why I said this one is the most complete scholarship out there right now. This scholarship covers about 1,500 euros per month as a net stipend. It also covers 250 euro per month for your spouses, that's if they travel with you. It also covers 250 euro per month per child, that if your children travel with you. Then it also covers your full visa cost. IFA will give you all the documents you need and cover the cost, health insurance for your entire duration of your stay, and arrival and return travel expenses. Your flight to and through Germany are 100% covered. A monthly public transport ticket so you can move around Germany freely is also covered. A language course grant of up to about 500 euro to help you with German if you needed is also covered. Now, let me just pause here for a second because this is very, very important. Most scholarship will cover your tuition and maybe give you a stipend. Very few covers your visa, your flight, your health insurance, your transport, and bring your family. The Rave scholarship does all of this, right? And here is a thing nobody is talking about. There is also an optional tandem element. That means a German professional from your host institution can come and visit your institution back home for 2 to 12 weeks. So not only you going to Germany, you can bring the exchange back home too, right? And that is a two-way cultural bridge, and it is fully supported. Now, how do you find a German host institution? This is a part that stops most people. And if you are watching this and thinking that, but I don't know anyone in Germany, I am going to show you exactly how to fix that. To apply for the Rave scholarship, you cannot just fill in form and submit it. You must first identify and secure a German host institution, a non-commercial museum, archive, library, gallery, or cultural heritage organization that agrees to host you for 3 to 6 months and co-develop your project with you. And here is how to find one. The very first step to take is to think about your specific area of work. Are you a curator? Are you a restorer, a cultural manager, or you focus on African collections, colonial archives, digital preservation? Define your niche first. Then the step 2 is to search for German institutions that work in that exact space. Go to Google and type things like German Museum African Collection, or German Archive Decolonial Project, or German Cultural Heritage Institution open to international collaboration. You will find real institutions with real contact pages, right? And the step 3 is to check the Museum Bond website, and that is the German Museum Association. They have a directory of museums across Germany. Use it and find institutions that align with your area, right? And step 4 is, once you find a suitable institution, send a professional email, introduce yourself, explain what you do, tell them about the Rave scholarship, and propose a brief collaboration. Keep the first email short and focused. Attach one page bio or your professional profile there, right? And here is something that people do not realize. Many of these German institutions have been hosting Rave scholarship before. They know what the scholarship is. They are open to it. You just need to reach out to them. Do not wait for the perfect connection. Reach out to multiple institutions in parallel. If 3 of them says yes, you choose the best fit, right? If none respond in 2 weeks, follow up once and move on to the next, right? Give yourself at least 6 to 8 weeks before the deadline to secure your host institution. That means if the deadline is June 30, you should be emailing institution right away that you're watching this video, right? Now let us talk about your document, and this is very, very critical because the IFA online application portal does not allow you to save your progress and come back later. You open it, you fill it, you submit it, all in one sitting. So everything must be readily available before you even start the form, right? And here is your checklist. Number one is a complete online application form, and this is done directly on the IFA portal. Now, two, formal invitation letter from your German host institution confirming that they are willing to host you. Then three is prove that your German host institution is a non-profit organization. 4. Your project concept note jointly developed with the host institution. 5. They also need at least one professional reference letter. Then 6. Your certificate of practical work experience or employment letters from your institution. Then 7. Your academic or vocational training certificate. Then number 8. A short professional CV. Then 9. Proof of English language proficiency if applicable. And if you are applying for the optional tandem exchange where a German professional visits your home institution, you include that documentation in the same application package. And if you are applying for the optional tandem exchange where a German professional will have to visit your home institution, you will include that documentation in the same application package, right? Scan everything, save everything as PDFs, label your files clearly, first name and your last name, your invitation letter, not document 1, scan 1, this and that. Let it be labeled professionally and submit. I have a full downloadable checklist with everything listed out on sprintremote.com. The link is in the description. Go and check it out, right? All right. Now that you have your document ready and your host institution confirmed, let us walk through the actual application process step by step. The step 1 is identify and formally confirm your German host institution. There must be a non-commercial organization. They must agree to your project, agree to the timeline, and provide you with an official invitation letter. Now, step 2 is work together with your host institution to prepare your project concept note. This document is the heart of your application. It describes what you will do during your residency, why this particular institution is the right environment, and what outcomes you expect to achieve. Both you and the host institution are named in this document. Then step 3 is gather every document on the checklist I just gave you, right? Scan them, save them as PDFs, label them properly. Then step 4 is go to the official IFA application portal. The link is ifa.de. I will put the exact link in the description of this video. Open the form and fill it in complete without closing the page, right? Step 5 is upload all your documents and submit before 30th June 2026. There is no extension. There is no I email them and they give me a few more days, right? The deadline is firm. Step 6, wait for notification. IFA will contact all applicants by the end of September 2026. You will find out whether you've been selected before the month of October in 2026. And that is a full process for your application. 6 steps. The most important one is a step 2, the concept note. Let me give you the full breakdown of how to write the concept note that will actually win. The concept note is a part of your application that determines whether you get selected or get rejected. So I'm going to be very direct with you about how it works. Now, first, understand what the concept note is for, right? It is not about you. It is not about what you want to learn. It is about what your project will produce and why it matters. The selection committee reads 10, 20, 30 of these. They want to see a project with a clear purpose, a project with a clear activities and a clear outcomes, right? Now, let's quickly look at some common mistakes that can get you rejected. And here are the mistakes that can kill a good application. Mistake number one is applying without a confirmed host institution. You cannot wing this. If you do not have an official invitation letter, your application is incomplete. Full stop. Then mistake number two is opening the application form without your document ready. The portal does not save. You will lose everything and have to restart again, possibly after the deadline, right? Mistake number three is writing a concept note that is all about what you personally want to experience. Remember, they want to fund a project, not a holiday. The mistake number four is choosing a host institution with no real connections to your field. Now, if you manage West African textile collection and you partner with a German IT museum, that will not make sense to the committee, right? The mistake number five is getting a weak reference letter. Your reference letter must pick a specific project you have delivered and why this residency is the right next step for your profession. Mistake number six is applying from a country that is not on the DAC list. And mistake number seven is applying at the last minute without time to coordinate with your host institution. The host institution needs time to prepare the invitation letter and to co-develop the concept note. Give them at least 4 good weeks to do that, right? Once your application is in, the IFA Advisory Council review all submissions and you will receive a notification by email before the end of September 2026. No early decision, no partial result. Wait for the email. Now, if you are selected, IFA will reach out to you to align your travel dates and your host institution. They will send you a contract and a support letter for your visa application and begin processing your travel advance payments, right? Your visa document will come from IFA directly. You apply for a German national visa at the German embassy in your country using those documents. The visa cost is covered in the scholarship. While you are waiting, use the time well. Keep in touch with your German host institution. Research the city you will be living in. And if you have dependents joining you, start collecting their document for the family visa process. Now, for those of you watching this video thinking, what if I do not get selected? I have you covered. And here are strong alternatives. The DAD Airport Scholarship for the development related postgraduate studies in Germany. We have a full video on that on this channel, right? The link is in the description. And the good news is, if you miss the June 30th deadline, the Rave Scholarship runs every year. Start early the next cycle. Build your host institution relationship now and come back stronger. I have a full list of fully funded opportunities on our website at www.sprintremote.com. So this is one of those opportunities that most people will scroll past because it does not have a famous university name attached to it. But people who stop scrolling, who reach out to the host institution today, who write a sharp concept note, and who submit on time, those are the ones who end up in Germany next year doing meaningful work, getting paid in euro monthly with their visa and flight sorted out. And that could be you right there, right? The application link to this scholarship is in the description. The full blog post with the document checklist is on our website www.sprintremote.com. So if this video helped you today, hit the like button and it helps more people to find this content. Subscribe if you are not already part of this community and drop a comment. See you in the next one.